want to thank Ben Lastimado and all the people of Human Resources who thought this up and decided to make the event. I have, a speech prepared, but I thought that one of the things that we would do, as you see, all of the faculty and staff, all of our employees are recognized today, faculty and staff and managers, and our police department and our facility staff. So all of our PCC employees are being honored today, and since we have a lot of people to recognize, and you've gotten your packets and so on, I did want to ask Ben's help, and then what we'll do is we'll just go through the folks that are here and just go by year, and just ask you to rise, tell your biography, where you were born. Oh, no. We have too many for that. All right. But just to rise by years of service category, and so that we can recognize. You see, first of all, let me, Ben, if I could ask you to come up. First of all, I had, we should recognize, by name, that we have two colleagues who we are recognizing today for 45 years of service. Okay, and we should give a big round of congratulations to Ken Chaney, big round of congratulations to him, and Hal Gardner. Let's hear it for Haroldine, I'm sorry. That's my writing. Is Haroldine here? Okay. But we did want to, long service is such an accomplishment. We did want to single those colleagues out for recognition. And also, we'll go down as far as 40, okay? Not to out anybody as age, but we have two colleagues who today we're celebrating 40 years of service. Joanne Ohanessian, and faculty member Enrique Orozco. For all those colleagues who were celebrating between 20 years and 39 years of service, would you please rise? Okay. For all those colleagues who were celebrating between 15 years and 19 years of service, would you please rise? And for those colleagues for whom we're celebrating between 10 years of service and 14 years of service, would you please rise? Now the juniors, for all those colleagues for whom we are celebrating between 5 years of service to 9 years of service, would you please rise? Just in closing my comment before I introduce Trustee Belinda Brown, I just want to say, especially with a lot of these years of service, we must be violating some child labor law. You know what? You look well. You look good as a staff. But really, we can be proud of this. We are proud of your service, and we thank each one of you from our hearts for your service in this college. Because what we are doing is the Lord's work. We are doing really important work to help transform the lives of human beings. And I thank you so much for helping out in that. And we're also celebrating something else that a lot of other businesses or institutions don't have. And that is the idea of a career, the idea of a long career, the idea of being in service to an institution for a long time. And all of you in the service that you give teach us that that is still possible in the 21st century, and it is still part of the American dream, and we're going to stay committed to it. So again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your service, especially during this past couple of weeks and getting yet another semester started off. I thank you so much, and I know the students thank you for who we all work. And so with that, I am very honored to introduce the member of the Board of Trustees who is representing the trustees today, Trustee Belinda Brown. Belinda.
Thank you, Dr. Mitchell. So, of course, my name is Belinda Brown. You don't know that, but for you that do it, and not want to do it. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I have been given the privilege and the honor to recognize those employees who are reached a milestone anniversary. I would like to thank you for the exceptional service, devoted and exceptional service to our students, to the district, and to the community that we serve. It's because of your tireless dedication and contribution to the college we can continue to shape and strengthen the future of so many students. We can, with pride, boast of the accomplishments of PCC students, our faculty, and our staff, which makes us very proud as board members. I am honored to be with you today on behalf of the Board of Trustees and to celebrate your phenomenal success. Thank you.
Trustee Brown, and now it's my great pleasure to introduce our friend and colleague, President of the Academic Senate, Professor Edward Martinez. Ed.
Hello. It's my pleasure to join with Dr. Rocha and Trustee Belinda Brown in recognizing the hard work and contributions of all faculty and staff. I especially want to thank all the teaching faculty, librarians, and counselors for their hard work and patience this very difficult year. As I mentioned in a letter that I recently sent out to the faculty, we have to admit that there's a lot of tension in the air here at PCC. But I submit to you that it's a normal thing in a time period of tight resources. So to all faculty, I will simply say, continue to speak up, be involved, and know that your participation is appreciated. Thank you.
Thanks, Ed. Next, we have our classified Senate President, Gary Potts. Gary.
Thank you, Dr. Rocha. I want to also show my thanks, gratitude to each and every classified employee here today for participating in shared governance. I know it's a very difficult time, given that we have short staff, long hours, but I really, like I said, I appreciate those who sacrifice the time to make sure that their voices are heard. One of the things I want to do just quickly is I want each and every one that's participating in any shared governance committee, please stand so we can just recognize you. If you're an officer, you're on the budget committee, like I said, I want to thank you because our voices need to be heard, as Ed said. Our voices are appreciated, and without you, we would not have any input in the decisions that's being made. So I just want to thank you guys once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. And always standing by us is our Assembly member, Anthony Portantino. And today I would like to invite his representative, Tanjanika Turner, old friend of ours, to come up and make a presentation. Tanjanika.
Good afternoon. I am very pleased to be here with you all this afternoon for the opportunity to recognize the faculty and the staff of Pasadena City College for all of your hard work and your community service and your dedication to not only the students and the environment of Pasadena City College, but to the city of Pasadena and the surrounding community as well. As a native of Pasadena and as a former PCC student, I can always say that I've been very impressed by the way that I have been treated and by my experiences here. And I know that it's because of the hard work of the faculty and staff that experience has been so enjoyable. So today, on behalf of the California State Assembly and Assemblymember Portantino, we have certificates of recognition for the Academic Senate, Classified Senate, and Management Association. And at this time, I would like to ask presidents of each of those organizations to join me. And I also have recognition certificates from State Senator Carol Wu's office, who couldn't be here with us today, but sincere congratulations as well. And Dr. Rocha, could you also join us for
Thank you, Tanjanika, and thank Assemblymember Portantino as always. I'm getting old, and so I didn't have my glasses on, but last but certainly not least, I wanted to introduce the president of the Management Association, Dr. Billy Douglas.
Actually, we're going to do a little fundraiser now. I got some ad codes for chemistry. I just want to say, on behalf of the Management Association, we greatly appreciate all the work from everybody across campus. We're quite the family. I'm probably going to quote this wrong, but Lao Tzu said, organizations become exactly what people want them to be, and that's what this place is about. So we appreciate everything. On behalf of Management Association, thank you very much for your service.
Okay, thank you very, very much, colleagues. I'd ask Ben to come back up and just in closing, you know, each colleague that we're recognizing today has a packet. So I'd ask Ben to come up and just describe what's in that white envelope.
There is no bonus step. Well, first your packet, you know. In your packet, you have a certificate, right? And also in your packet, you have a pin. Now, on your pin, it does have the years of service. Now, if you have 8 years, it'll say 5 years. Right? So it's by ranges. And those that were not able to attend, we have 2 options. Those that couldn't make it, email me and say, we'll send it to their home. We'll do that. But those that have not said it, we're going to send it to their departments. And perhaps at the next department meeting, your supervisor could then do that. Okay? And also, there is a brand new Mercedes key that's one of the student centers. However, bite into that thing. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
Thank you to everybody in HR who helped out with today's event. And again, I thank you. Want to make sure that we recognize and give a big recognition round of applause to our campus police department. We have a few of our facility staff here, so let's give them a there's a lot of people who work on this staff who keep this engine running all the time, 24/7, 365, and we're very, very grateful for their contributions. So with that, we'll close the celebration. We'll continue the partying, which we're all really good at. So, and invite you to stay after and to share good memories of the service that you've given to this college. Thanks so much.